Hey Railbirds, Kevin here. We have some bonus coverage for you. We have a match that didn't go out on the live stream, but we recorded. So all you people that waited to watch the after recordings, you get a little extra coverage here. This is an A-side match. We have LoreeJon Hasson at the table now racking. She is sponsored by Mucci and Southern Billiards. Her home pool room is LoreeJon's Pool Tables Plus. And it's not actually a pool room, it's a retail store that she has a table set up in that she practices on. LoreeJon currently residing in Greensville, South Carolina. Shooting with a Mucci, as she always has in all the years I've been watching her. She started playing when she was 4 years old. She is an 8-time world champion, 3-time U.S. Open champion, 3-time WPBA national champion, 5-time player of the year, and she is a WPBA and BCA Hall of Famer. Her opponent is Miss Briana Miller. She shoots with a Jacoby Custom Q, who just happens to be her sponsor as well. Coming at you from St. Charles, Missouri. And she had a late start in life. She's been playing since she's been 8 years old. LoreeJon's got her by 4 years there. Briana is a 7-time BEF Junior National Champion, 4-time ACUI Collegiate Champion, and a 3-time Super Billiards Expo Women's Amateur Champion. So we have Briana at the table now, shooting at this one ball. And she's left herself a bit of distance on this 2-ball here. I'm sure she'd like to be a little bit closer, but she probably won't have any problems with it. And yeah, it gave her a little bit of a problem, but she stared it into the hole. So get in your home. Okay, I'll get in. So she was just checking to see if she can make that 7-ball next to the 9. Nice shot on the 3. She's good on the 5. She might have to stretch for this one a little. Or get the bridge. Just checking her angle, seeing where she wants to be. Seeing if she can even make the 7 from there. She's not real happy with it. Yeah, she may have to play safe on this 7. That 9 might have her just a little too much. It's close. Yeah, she's taken more time on this one shot than she has on pretty much any entire game that I've seen her play. She would usually run out an entire rack in less time than she's looking at this 7. So yeah, if she can't make the 7, she may just bank the 7 up, down the center of the table, trying to get the cue ball over behind that 10-9. But no, it looks like she's shooting at the 7. And could not get it to go. It's going to bring LoreeJon to the table. So nice opportunity here for LoreeJon to strike first and get the first bead up on the scoreboard. She'll let her cue ball get away a little bit. I think she'll be okay. Obviously, she would much prefer to be straight in on this 10. But she's a player. She should be able to handle this. And handle it she does. Takes the first game, 1-0, in this race to 7. So Fargo Rate has these two ladies as a pretty even match. So this should be a pretty good match. Should be pretty close. Go over the rules real quick here. We are playing mostly CSI rules 10 ball. One of the deviations is we're doing rack for your opponent instead of the more normal rack your own. It is alternate break. You must call the ball and the pocket. And illegally pocketed ball, which means you slapped something in and didn't make what you called. The incoming player would have the option to pass it back or accept the table as is. And 3-foul rule is in effect. Alright, LoreeJon has made a ball on the break. She's made the 1. Looking at this 2 ball. Thin cut to the side. Making the 2 on the side's not that much of an issue. It's navigating around this traffic to get a shot on the 3. Have to avoid that 7. She avoided the 7 nicely. And yeah, kind of 50-yard line here. I don't even know that I would call that 50-yard line because I don't think the 3 even goes in the side, so I think it's the corner or a safety. Looks like she's going to shoot this in the corner. No, she's playing safe. Because I was going to say, if she makes that 3 in the corner, what is she going to have on the 4? The answer being not much, so she's just playing safe. She's let Briana see the ball, but doesn't really have an easy shot. Bank shot would be the only shot she has, and I don't even know if she has a bank shot. Both of those corner pockets might be blocked. So, safety by Briana. Just going to get that cue ball right in there. Ooh, nice shot, Briana. Alright, looks like she's just called... I think she just called a 3 in the side. The side where she's standing. I'd probably call a 10 in the corner. So yeah, that is a little bit of an adjustment that 9-ball players have to make when coming to 10-ball is when you're kicking at a ball, call something. Even if you don't think you're going to make it, call it anyway, just in case. Alright, so she's left Briana. Nice shot on the 3 to start with. 4-ball, I don't think the 4 goes by the 9. It may not go by the 7 in the other corner either. Just may have to draw back for the 4 in the side, this bottom side. But that's a tough shot, tough draw shot, to try to, she's miscued. To judge that speed on that draw shot is really tough. And LoreeJon might shoot this 4-10 combination because there's a built-in safety. Yeah, she's definitely going to look at it. She's definitely looking at it. And nope, she's just shooting the 4 in the side. Just going to run them out. Now it looks like the 7 does go past the 9. And from here she could play to either corner pocket with the cue ball. She can play to that bottom left corner or the upper left corner. Just chooses option A, bottom left corner. Shoot this withdraw with some right spin to the rail and spin back towards the center of the table. Nice shot. And then a little bit more of the same, back towards the center of the table. That looks perfect. She can either follow 3 rails for the 10 in the side, or shoot a withdraw, but it looks like she's going with follow, and that's the way I would choose to go. She's come up a little short. Plan B, shoot it in the corner. Of course, that may have been her plan A, was to shoot it in the corner, but bit of a tester of a shot here. It's definitely not a hanger. Oh, nice try. Yeah, that was a tough shot. Wow, a little bit of back and forth this game. I believe this is the first match of the day. So I still got a little bit of cobwebs to shake off. So with that gift and re-gift, LoreeJon extends her lead 2-0. Race to 7. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Kevin Ross. We are Railbirds Productions. Giving you some not quite live coverage of the North American Pool Tour Freedom Classic, coming at you from Eagle Billiards, Dickson City, Pennsylvania. Dickson City is in the eastern part of the state. It's right outside of Scranton. All right, Briana's made a ball on the break, but no real shot on the one. Gonna bring LoreeJon to the table. Looks like she can see enough of this one to cut it in the side. Cue ball's gonna be going forward towards the 8-ball, looks like. And that's the 2-ball right next to the side pocket. You know, if she could avoid the 8-ball with the cue ball and go to the end rail and back towards the 2, that would be ideal. This is going to be kind of tough to navigate. No, she's just content to let it run into the 2, run into the 8. So this is a good shot. This isn't too bad of a shot on the 2. It's got a nice angle to come across for the 3. Let that cue ball drift right between the 9-4. Ideally, probably trying to get straight in on this 3 for shooting the 4-ball next up table. Like so. Yeah, she'll just be drawn back to, like around near where she is now. Shoot the 4 down table. And with this angle, or lack thereof, she's gonna have to draw it back for short side on the 5. But what you don't want to do is get straight in on short side on the 5, because you gotta leave yourself some angle to get back up for that 6. She has plenty of angle, so being too straight, definitely not a problem here. You know, this angle, she might be forced to play for the 6-10 combination. Yeah, LoreeJon took a break from pool for a number of years to spend more time with the family. But she's decided she wants to play pool again. Alright, she's missed, but has not left an easy shot for Briana. Probably like bank to 6 towards the 8 with some left spin, cue ball up table, hopefully behind the 9, or at least using the 10 as a blocker. And that's what she's doing. And she's let LoreeJon see the ball, but you know, not anything that she can shoot into a pocket. So she may try to thin off the left side of the 6. If you're not careful, that 6 can bounce out though and leave a shot for Briana. I think she was trying to bank the 6 back up table and leaves the cue ball over by the 8, but got a double kiss. Which leaves a good opportunity here for Briana to get on the scoreboard. Notice that Briana shot a stop shot on that 6 instead of rolling forward. You know, some players might be tempted to roll forward there to try to leave themselves an easier shot on the 8, but shooting the stop shot, definitely the more correct way there so that you leave yourself proper angle on the 8 to get back up for the 9. All right, Briana Miller on the scoreboard. 2-1. Race to 7. So that's going to be Briana's rack, LoreeJon's break. So LoreeJon used to be known as LoreeJon Jones. She used to be married to Sammy Jones. They are divorced and she is remarried, but Sammy Jones is still her coach. And she says that's working out great. She says he's a good coach and really pushes her hard. And I was saying, yeah, it's a lot easier to do now. You know, now that you're not married anymore. You know, it's anybody that has ever tried to coach their significant other knows what a slippery slope that is. But hey, now that you're no longer married and don't have to worry about that stuff, it's much easier to be a coach then, and not having to worry about if you say the wrong thing, you're going to be sleeping on the couch that night, you know, type of thing. All right, I think LoreeJon can roll forward here a little bit, and actually I thought she has a nice angle to come over for the 3-5 combination. I thought she was going to have to play for the bank cross side, but she's able to land on this combination quite nicely. Very nice, and was able to control the cue ball and 3-ball nicely to get a nice shot. It's important when you're playing combinations to not just make the shot, but control the ball so you get a shot afterwards. Alright, this is a bit of a tricky spot here. 4 to the 4 to the 6. She might be able to put enough bottom left on this to draw past the 6. Alright, she was able to come out and avoid the 6, which was nice, but she's overhit it just a hair. Okay, maybe 2 or 3 hairs. Now it looks like she's probably going to have to shoot this to the other corner. Nice shot. She recovered nicely. She's back in line. Yeah, she could have played position on this 8 a couple of different ways. She could have played where she's just off straight in. She can follow to the end rail and back. She could play where she has a little bit more angle, like more towards the center of the table, to swing that cue ball around 2 rails towards the 9. Either way works just fine. In this, I think she can shoot this with some bottom right and just kind of draw it up. Kind of draw it up that side rail, leaving the cue ball near the side pocket. Nope, she's deciding she wants to come cross table instead. There's more than one way to skin that 9 ball. Alright, nice out, LoreeJon. Extends her lead 3-1 in this race to 7. And as I was saying, this is a A-side match. The winner of this match will play the winner of the Karen Core and April Larson match, which is going on in another table at the same time as this match. The loser will be moving over to the B side. And we'll be playing... Hold on, I know the answer to this. The loser of this match will be playing the winner of the match on that next table there. The table there with Naomi Williams and Veronique Menard. That's a B-side match over there. So the loser of this match will be playing the winner of that match. And the winner of this match will be playing the winner of Karen Core versus April Larson. Alright, Briana's at the table. It's got a nice shot on this 3. Controlled that cue ball nicely to come up for a shot on the 4. That was a touchy little shot there that she made look pretty easy. So she's looking pretty good to run these out. She's maybe left herself just a hair too much angle on this 6 ball to hold it for the 7. She may have to come across for the 7 in the same pocket as the 6. Nope, she was able to hold it. Just draw back to center of the table, thereabouts. Well, she may have overcooked that one a little. At least it's not completely overcooked, like it's not into well done category, it's more like medium well. This is only just a little bit overcooked. Here I think just maybe just a little bit of left spin, so back towards this side rail and then back towards the other side rail near the side pocket. Yeah, I thought she might put more of a stroke on it and go with some left spin back and forth, cue ball to this rail and then back towards that other side pocket to get closer to the 10, but she's such a good shot maker. She'll take the longer shots. She don't care. Just let me see it. I can make it. So, nice shot, Briana. Closes the gap back up again. Trails one game, 3-2. And I believe that was a break and run by Briana. Now, LoreeJon would like to do the same and put a break and run on her. Naomi over there climbing up on the table. Need a step stool over there. Yeah, Naomi, she's pretty tall, and if she can't reach it, it's in a tough spot. Oh, where's that cue ball going? All right, LoreeJon has made a ball on the break, but not left that cue ball in a very good spot. LoreeJon just going to push out near this bottom corner. Nope, she's going to leave it over there. I thought she might push out a little bit farther over towards this corner, because leave it here and Briana's likely to cut this one in. She's liable to cut this in and run him out. Nice shot, Briana. She's gonna tie those balls up. Yeah, she has good position on the 2, but unfortunately, I think she may have tied that ball up where it doesn't go by the 9. I think that's the 5. The 3 is over here near this near side rail. Right, she's left herself some pretty nice angle on this 4. Enough angle that she may even try to run into these balls to try to break them out. You know, if she doesn't want to do that, she can bring the cue ball back near this side pocket where she's standing for a safety on the 5 ball. So did not get the breakout she was looking for. Just gonna come off the ball, come off the side of the ball, just nice little, simple little save, just roll it to the rail. Nice shot. Tough one to hit. LoreeJon's probably gonna try to kick 3 rails behind the 5. Call a 5 either in this side pocket over here or the bottom right corner. But ideally, she'd like to kick 3 rails behind it, kick the 5 out of there, and leave the cue ball behind those balls would be ideal. Oh, just missed it. And that's what she was trying. she's broke these out nicely for Briana. So that nice safety by Briana has earned her a ball in hand. With a nice looking spread here to tie this back up. She'll want to get fairly straight in on the 6 to, she'll play, short side on the 6, shoot the 6 back up table with follow, so she'll want to get pretty straight in on the 6 so she can follow back up for the 7. She's not straight in, she's left herself some angle, so she's probably going to be following forward to this side of the 7, so the 7 and the 6 and the 7 will both go in the same corner. Or not. All right, nice run out by Briana to tie this back up, 3 apiece. So these two ladies are fighting hard. Back and forth. Gonna be Briana with the break. Six in the side, 8 in the corner. So she's got to look at this one. Not an easy shot. Thin cut. Or play safe. Myself, I'd probably be playing safe here. I don't know, if you try to bank the 1 out of there, like up the center of the table, trying to get the cue ball behind the 3 or the 5, it's so easy to leave a window. And you don't want to do that. Whoopsie. Yeah, she was trying to cut it in. Did not go according to plan. I think she pictured that a little bit differently in her head. Alright, slow down, cue ball. Chase and shape, as Sherry likes to say. Alright, she's going to shoot over this magic rack. Doesn't seem to bother her. If she wanted to, she could have the tournament director or referee come over and remove the magic rack. Or they could remove it themselves if if both players so choose. LoreeJon just caught that 4-ball with the cue ball. Gonna be forced to use the bridge, and cutting this in is hard enough without the bridge, but using the bridge is gonna be extra tough, so she may just bank the 4 out of there, try to leave the cue ball behind the 5, but it looks like she might be cutting at this. Nice shot. Get out of there, cue ball. Alright, if that 7 goes by the 9, that's going to be a pretty nice run out. If not, she can leave that cue ball over by that upper side pocket for the 7 in the bottom left corner, because it definitely goes over there. She could, with ball in hand, she could shoot it in the side and roll forward. The 7 must go by the 9. Right, well, it must go, so these are sitting pretty nice then. Nine and 10, both in the same pocket. And Briana Miller takes the lead for the first time this match, 4-3. All right, gonna be LoreeJon at the break. And that looks like a dry break with a pretty reasonable shot on this one to get started with. Got the 1 in the corner. Cue ball straight up 1 rail back towards right where it is now for the 2 in the side. Speed control critical here. It looks like it might be too hard. Like I said, that looks like it's going to be perfect. Alright, that was a pretty nice shot to start with. Now 3 balls over near the head spot if there were a head spot on this table. The 4 ball is on the rail over there, so she's going to play short side on this 4. She's going to try to come back up where she is now. Just going with option B, trying to come back up where she was. And, well, she's left this straight in. And she's going to have to roll forward, take the long shot on the 5. Unless she has a little bit of angle, then she might be able to like follow 2 rails, but she'll probably have to roll forward. She may even draw back between the 6-8, and that's what she's going to do. She's going to draw back for that window between the 6-8. I guess she decided she would rather take this cut shot on the 5 than try to shoot it from farther away. Uh-oh, 8 ball. Yeah, she can probably see just enough of the edge to cut it in the side. And I think that's the shot she's shooting at. Just enough to cut in the side. Alright, it's going to bring LoreeJon back to the table. This, I think she can just roll this in, leave the cue ball over near this side pocket, off the rail of course. For a cut shot on the 7, back out for the 8 in the side. She may even try to go to this side rail, shoot it harder, go to this side rail, and then back over to the side rail where she's at. Oh, wow. I did not foresee that. These angles are so deceiving on camera. On camera, it looked like the 6 to the corner looked like a pretty easy shot, but she decided she wanted to shoot in the side, so at the table it must have looked like a much easier shot than it did on camera. But she's quite nicely back in line here. Well, she's put some nice spin on that ball. She's ended up straight in on this 9. She can either draw back to the rail and back out for the 10 in the same pocket, or she may just shoot a stop shot and shoot 10 on the side. Ooh, got a little carried away there. So probably have to shoot this one at the bridge. It's a tough shot without the bridge. Nice shot, LoreeJon. And we got a battle going on here. They're fighting hard over every game here, back and forth. Over on the next table, a Naomi Williams versus Veronique Menard match. Looks like the score is 2-1, but not sure in favor of who. Alright, Briana. Ball's on the break. Oh, corner hooked. She was almost perfect on the one. It was perfect on one, and right up until the time it wasn't. Alright, push out. Hey, did she leave it hooked behind the 7? Boy, I might be tempted to pass this one back. Yep, and that's exactly what she's doing. So LoreeJon, she may bank the one at this 4 ball. She may play safe, or she hits the one thinner, banks the one to the head rail and kind of zigzags the cue ball back and forth behind that 10, 7, 8 cluster. No, I think she just called the 4 ball. Gonna bring Briana to the table. Nice little combination here to get started with. Yeah, she's let the cue ball get away a little bit on that combination. Bumped into the 7, and it could have tied that 7 up. I think the 7 still goes in the corner past the 10. I mean the upper left corner. She's underhit that one a bit. She's left this a lot tougher than it needed to be. Yeah, she may even roll forward into it, try to rearrange the furniture a little. Oh, nice shot. Just roll this 7 in, bring the cue ball back to like around where that foot spot is to cut the 8 in. She's going to come over and have a look to see where she needs to be on the 8. So just, around where the foot spot is. Just roll it in. The bottom left, the 8 and the 10 both in the same pocket. And with that 10 ball, Briana regains the lead. 5-4. Race to 7. All right, LoreeJon with the break. All right, she's made a ball on the break. Unfortunately, no shot at the one. She may even try to kick this in. Nope, she's not falling for it. She's just pushing out. Is she daring Briana to cut this in? She was daring her to cut it in. Oh no, she wasn't trying to cut it in. She was just playing safe. All right. It's gonna be a little bit of a tricky shot. She's gonna try to masse around these balls, like between that 2-5. It's a tough shot. I think she's missed it. And Briana thinks she's missed it too. Yeah, these balls are sitting pretty nice. If she can just get good on this 3 ball, then the rest of them are sitting pretty good, and she's got pretty good on this 3. She may roll forward with some high right to the rail and spin back out towards the center of the table. Trying to get fairly straight on the 5. So she's left herself some angle on this 5. I was thinking she might come back out towards the center for a cut shot on the 6, but no, she was able to spin it with some right spin to the rail and just missed the 7. So this is sitting pretty nice now for Briana. Draw back, so she's just past the 10 ball, so she can get relatively straight on the 8, so she can shoot the 9 up table. Although with this angle that she has, she could follow forward and come around 2 rails for the 9 in the same pocket. She's shooting opposite-handed. Nope, she's content to go for the simpler option. Nice shot. She was able to shoot that with some bottom left and hold the cue ball up nicely. Draw back a little for the 10 in the corner. I wasn't sure if she was going to have to try to come cross table or not. She was able to draw back, hold it up nicely. All right, nice out. Puts Briana on the hill. And it's going to be her break. And she's been breaking them pretty good. She's been making balls on the break, and she may have been getting a little unlucky and not getting shots on the one, but if she continues to make balls on the break, and if she starts getting position on the one, then that could be trouble. It could be trouble for everyone in this tournament if she starts doing that. All right, Briana with the break. All right, she's made a ball on the break, and she has a shot on the one to get started with. Not an easy shot, but it is a shot. And none of the balls are within 4 inches of another ball. So everything's got a pocket. Actually, everything has multiple pockets, with the possible exception of that 6 ball. The hardest shot of this rack is this opening shot right here, making the 1 and getting a position on the 2. And she has position on the 2. Roll, shoot as a follow to the rail and back towards where she is right now for a shot on the 3. Well, she put some left spin on, came between the 9-5. Nice shot. That gives her nice angles where the cue ball's going to be going naturally towards the 4. And yeah, the angle she wants on the 4, she wants to have angle where, like, cue ball right in the center of the table would be ideal angle for the 4. That way she can shoot it with bottom left, go to that rail, and then spin down between the 6-10 for position on the 5. And yeah, she's come up a little short. She'd like to be a little bit closer to this 4. You know, the closer you are, the easier it is. You know, when you're far away like this, makes the shot a lot more difficult, more difficult than it needs to be. But she handled it nicely. It's good to have those young 22-year-old eyes and that fearless stroke. She has just enough angle. She can follow forward with some right spin. Yeah, it's not looking too good for LoreeJon from here. Alright, she's probably just going to have to settle for a long shot on this 9. Just shoot the 8 with some bottom right, but leaving the cue ball far away. Or she may try to come all the way across the table for the 9 in the bottom left corner. Nope, she's just going option A, just take the longer shot on the 9. Again, 22-year-old eyes. You know, just let me see it, I can make it. Nice shot. All right, this 10 for the match. Nice shooting, Briana. Nice shooting, LoreeJon. This was an A-side match, so Briana will be moving forward on the A side, playing the winner of the Karen Core April Larson match. LoreeJon will move over to the B side, and she will be playing the winner of that Naomi Williams Veronique Menard match that you see going on the next table there. So, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel. And we'll have another match up for you soon.